Alright, let's see if we can get some of this 65 off. Went ahead and loosen these. Now this one here has a little clip behind it. And you'll notice when most of these come off, you can stick your pinky behind them. So when you go to put them back in, if you forget how you did it, they're all usually about the same length as far as how deep they run in. Some of the bolts will be longer, but I'll pull them all at once, and that way I can see. Alright, so there's the two we took out already on the bottom. Those are the same size. It's our bracket. That one's same size. Forgot that one there. Same size. That one's bottom one on the water pump has a washer. That's your drain for your water pump. It's same size. It's also the same size. Water pumps off. Now for real good off. Alright. My shifter and push link and my washer fell out, so pay attention to that. The washer will go in between that little shaft right there, and so your push rod goes in there, washer goes on there, and the bearing would be like this. That. And that and that. Like that. That's how it will go. Washer in between there. Just like that. This magneto side cover off. These are barely on there. I mean, barely. All these look to be the same size. Got a gasket there. Off-road flywheel weight. Interesting. bolts. See if I can get this collar off. Not tearing up where the seal goes. GoPro. Go. Okay. It don't really screw on, but it's screwed off, so that's all that matters. Alright, both these on this side have reverse threads. Yeah, reverse threads. So just take that off. Got a collar on here. Got my bearing. There's a washer behind here. Keep that on there too. And our nut. I'm just going to put it just like that. That way I'll go back and clean all this off anyway. We may put new clutch fibers in there. I'm going to wrap this up in a paper towel. Just set it on here. My other stuff. And this, a zip tie would be really smart if I had one. So we will put that that's on the deal too. And stack it up as we put it, and that way we know where it comes off. So, alright, can't find my impact screwdriver. So I actually took a pair of vice grips and I just put about 4 or 5 pounds of pressure on that screw and they popped loose for me. When I say that, maybe not loose enough yet. Okay, so as you do this, I went ahead and made a couple of scuff lines where my stuff lined up. So I've got a scratch right on the very edge of this little deal here on the plate. I've got one here, and I've got one over here and one over there. And that way when I go line this back up, my timing should be about right. You can obviously adjust the timing on these. They probably go to a bunch of different models looking at the mounting plate. So, got one more bolt to get off. Alright, so that plate technically should come off now.
Get the rubber boot out of here. There's that. Yeah. Pull on our rubber boot and our electronics are out. Alright, let's pop some eights loose. All right. Well, at least with these that are inside the motor, they're actually marked yellow, so that's kind of nice. Let's see if they're all the same size. All right, so let's get the shift star off. We've got this gear off here, and I think the case will come apart after this. I haven't read the instructions. And I'm telling you what, whatever Loctite they used in here is really good stuff. Alright, so, oops, got that out. And I noticed it looked like rusty or something koopy. There's a little guide pin right there. And all my stuff's falling out. Don't lose these. Bunch of roller, and your pin goes right in there. Let's see. Here's my bolt. We'll wrap that up in the paper. All that crap out. I believe my shifter should just come on out now. There's a special spring behind there. And our cases should be ready to come apart, I believe. Shouldn't have to take this apart. Alright, let's see if I can get this case apart. I'm just going to use one of these triangle pullers here and a rubber mallet. Let's see if I can get it to pop loose. Hit my threads right here in the front of my case. More pressure on her. Right. Okay. Tip this thing up like this so everything don't go flying. Alright, we're loose. Washer there. Actually, they had two of them behind it. And we are free! That looks like metal. Something came loose in there. Man, check that deal out. So the bearing is toast. Found the metal. So, yeah, that's crazy. The ball bearings ain't even really in there anymore. They're just kind of there. I'm surprised this thing was even turning over. It was about to grenade. Anyway. Alright. Got my nut on the end of here. 4-pound sledgehammer. You can heat the case up if you want to. I think it should come out. Not sure if that nut will come through there or not. We'll take the nut back off. I was holding all my gears together, which we'll have to redo them anyway. So that won't matter. Alright. Piece of my seal came out too. cranks out.
All right, so we got our cases split. I went to get that bearing out and got all our parts there. We can clean them up as we go back, and just leave that transmission in there. Hopefully, we may have to take it out to get that bearing out. If I have to heat that case up, I might take it over to my buddy's shop. Be a lot easier. Anyway, let's tear down. So next part's building it. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. GoPro, stop recording.